Hey there, Latin Lasses. Now that my camera works, still having camera issues. Ugh. Anyways, this here, of course, is Thunderhand 64, coming at you live from the west coast of the United States. It is a little bit past 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Welcome to Friday, everyone. Yay, we made it! This, of course, can only mean that it's time for some Buffooncraft SMP Season 6. Or as the Chinese say, Season 6. Yo. I'd like to welcome in right off the bat the real foolish one himself, Sage. Happy Friday, my friend. Now, today could not be going more spectacularly. I am quite pleased because several problems have been building up during the week, And between yesterday and today, it's just like solution, 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 solution. It's just so satisfying. So nice. Plus, even more so, the little family comes home from Taiwan in 6 hours. I think they land in about 6 hours. So I still have quite a few things I need to do to prep before they get here. I need to put Kachi's computer back together. I upgraded his CPU and his Wi-Fi and a whole bunch of other things. And so it turned out I needed some adapter parts for it and everything at the very last minute. And so I was supposed to finish that last night. I couldn't. I didn't have the parts. So I had to run out first thing this morning and go to the computer store, go grab some parts and come back. So I should be able to get that together before he gets home, hopefully. And plus, I have to cook up some food for them, too. So when they get here, they have plenty of food. They can just relax. 6 more hours apiece. But I do miss them terribly. They've been gone for about a month. I've been separated from them for about 2 weeks, about 2.5 weeks. Because I go there with them, and after 2 weeks, I return home first. They remain there for the rest of the month, usually, and then they come home after me. So, Arma, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Armageddon's Fire. Good thing you were fond of them. I will say this: when they're gone, it's my only chance to like get any significant work done around here, right? So, and that's one of the reasons why I come home from Taiwan earlier than they do. So that way, nobody's here. I can, this time around, it was rebuilding the lawn irrigation manifold. I had to do that. Kachi's computer, because he's always on it. So when he's gone, that means that's my chance to back up files, upgrade things, get that all set. I needed to upgrade the Wi-Fi in the house. PC and Coffee did that. PC and Coffee and I did that. It was my first week back, so the Wi-Fi has been upgraded. All of that stuff. And so, but time's up. They're coming home. So I don't know if I'll be able to raid out today and do much. So I really have to knock this stream right out today. In fact, I probably should not have streamed today. I should have just called it off and worked straight through. But I miss you guys, and I don't know. I think I can handle it. I think it's going to be all right. I'm good. And yourself? That's how I'm doing. Okay, let's jump right on into the server and let's get things started. Seeing as how we're kind of pressed for time here, let's switch on over to the display scene. There it is. Now brace yourselves now. What you're going to see next is going to be a little bit shocking. Probably better viewed from over here. Thinking right about there. You may have noticed the squid farm looks a little different. If you've been looking at the Buffoon public Discord, I've been posting pics in there of my progress. And yeah, all the progress has been reversed. All the work has been undone. All the cool stuff is no more. So we had really cool pixel art all over this. If you're not familiar with it, you can check this out. There we go. If you're not already a member of the Buffooncraft public Discord, there is the invite link. I've posted pics of all the progress I made on the farm. But then I had to go undo all of that progress and strip the farm right down to its bare bones once more. Which is extremely sad. All right. So what has happened? All right. Now, it turns out that I have to redecorate the farm and rebuild it again. And even though that is extremely depressing on the one hand, the problem that manifested itself upon me and my squid farm is actually fascinating. It really is. So, in fact, let's do this quickly. Let's see if I can swing this. Give me a moment here. I certainly do not aspire to finish the farm today, that's for sure. But just to get caught up. So I'm opening up Discord right now. And of course, Discord is a major memory hog. And let me guess, it's going to take forever to load. And there's going to be all kinds of updates. And come on, Discord, please just do your thing. As I always claim, I try not to be too critical of free services. I understand they're free, I get it. But at the same time, Hawk. Let's do this. There we go. And you know what? Let's bring this. Let's bring this down here. Oh, for God's sake, this isn't that hard. All right. This is better. That goes like that. And. There we are. Good heavens. Okay, so that's what the squid farm used to look like. That's what it used to look like, folks. But now we're back to this. So what happened? What has happened to our poor squid farm? So after I had completed those decorations that you just saw, the squid farm completely stopped working. No squid spawning at all. Nothing. So I tried and tried and tried to figure out what was going on with it. I couldn't. I reached out to Nova. Nova and I logged on. We were looking at the squid farm design, trying to figure out what could possibly be going wrong with it. Reading up on all of the info about squid spawning, squid farms and everything. Couldn't come up with anything. This had gone on for a couple of days. So I would log on every now and then, try a couple of different things. Nothing worked. So Nova said he would look into it. And while he was doing that, I tried to get him some data, as much data as I could. So what I started doing was reversing stage by stage each part of the build, just to make sure it wasn't the build itself. I suspected it wasn't, but you never know. So I started undoing each part of the decorations one by one, jumping into the nether, coming back out, letting the chunks respawn and seeing if that fixed it, until I got all the way down to this stage, and the squid were still not spawning. But yesterday, I got a message from Nova. So what we both knew is that squid share a mob cap with dolphins. So one of the things I was checking, and he initially checked, was out here in the nearby ocean. Were there a lot of squid and a lot of dolphins out here? No. So in these loaded chunks, we weren't getting an unusual amount of squid and dolphins spawning out here in the ocean. In fact, quite the opposite. We were hardly getting any at all. So it wasn't a mob cap thing in that kind of way. But Nova figured out just yesterday, when I'm here in the server working on my own like this, these are not the only chunks that are loaded. The spawn chunks are also loaded. So Nova went and checked out the spawn chunks, and the spawn chunks were just overrun with squid and dolphins. So what he thinks was happening is, like, as I would be working here, I died 2 times, and my bed wasn't set. I didn't reset spawn here. And so I wound up at the spawn island 2 times. And so when I would spawn at the spawn island, it would cause ambient mobs like dolphins and squid, since the spawn island is in the ocean and the spawn chunks contain ocean. It would cause the squid to spawn. And then when I would jump out into the nether to come back, the spawn chunks would not unload and the squid would not despawn. And so the ambient mobs in the mob cap, in the spawn chunks, took up the mob cap and completely shut this farm down way over here. In all of my years of Minecraft, I have never seen anything like that happen before. I mean, Nova's brilliant for figuring that out. I would have never put those two things together. I mean, it seems obvious in hindsight, right? We checked all of these chunks that were loaded for mob cap. But yeah, of course, the spawn chunks are also loaded, right? So Nova just did a kill command, killed all of those squid in the spawn chunks, and of course the farm fired right up and started roaring away. He also then reduced the radius of the spawn chunks. And so there'll be a lot less ocean in these spawn chunks. But that also, to try to be a deterrent for that happening again. But I'm also thinking, is it beneficial now to completely like spawn proof the spawn chunks now? I mean, for all farms everywhere? Huh. Anyways, well, the new Minecraft update won't loan spawn chunks anymore. Yeah. So yeah, or it won't keep them loaded, right? So but that's what happened there. Now, Nova did offer to go back to an earlier version, a backup of the map, and just to cut and paste in my build the way I had it. But I told him, nah, it's all right. We'll build it again. But is that fascinating or what? Like, I would have never expected anything like that at all. That is a first for me. And man, being an admin for a Minecraft server, especially one like ours, that's the kind of stuff you have to deal with. Which is why I will never, ever, ever be an admin for a Minecraft server. Ever. No thanks. No thanks. I'll leave that for people like Nova. He has the skills for that kind of thing. I clearly do not. All right, so what that means is we're back literally to square one here with the farm. Building it again is good practice, yeah. And besides, I do like some of the features that that we incorporated. I love the squid face with the glass, the cyan glass in front, and how that came out. I really liked that a lot. But some of the other features were okay, but they weren't really the best. So 2 things have to happen. One thing I would like is I would like glass for this whole thing and all the way up. Yeah. Maybe. At least glass here so you can see the squid dying. I think I just left this open before. Maybe that's a good thing just to leave that open. And certainly we'll put the squid faces at the top. But I think I'm going to start with the squid faces at the top this time. And since it's the main, it turned out to be the main feature. And I think I will build the rest of the decorations of the farm around that. I'm thinking that's the way that will go, and we'll just see how far along we get with that. Besides, that's a paint by numbers kind of thing. You know, I already have the schematic built out for it. And so that's kind of like mindless building, which is good for right now. I'm already in a good mood. Let's keep the good mood, please. So I'm thinking, I also wanted to move those squid features out a little bit. I had them a little too, what I felt was a little too close to the inside here. And so I'd like to move them out to right about here on either side. I had them over these water columns. I'd like to have them moved out to the sides here. I think that's a better way to go. All right, that means I have to pull up that schematic. So I will do that off in the other display here. Then we'll load up our inventory and we'll start whacking those things right out. Oh dear. Where have those files gone? Maybe over into here? 6 and 6. Yeah, here it is. Let's crack this open. I know you can't see this right off, but I'll give you a quick glimpse at the display when that's loaded up. It's just that we have a lot of things running here at the same time. Make certain this is the one I need. Yes, it is. Good. All right, and here's the schematic that I use for this, right? And so it's all set up for pixel art here. Should be pretty easy to follow, as easy to follow as it was the last time anyway. So let's do that. We'll set up the pixel art on all 4 sides, then we'll install the glass afterwards. I think that's the best way to go. Yeah, let's do that. Switch the display back. Not to that display. Let's do that. That's what I want. What I want. Let's think. This is, yeah, we'll come over here like this. All right, great. Let's load up the inventory. I should still have most of the blocks for the block palette here. Maybe I won't have to take a run. That would be nice. If I didn't have to do that. And I just have to remember the block palette. So I have black concrete. There's all the glass, but I had regular blackstone was the next one. We've got a little bit of sleeping to do here. Yeah, but that problem was fascinating. I mean, it was exasperating and kind of disappointing at the same time, but it was also, good God. Learned quite a bit about Minecraft there. I think I had a different block there. What else did I use? I used calcite for the eyes. go. We had smooth basalt. Right in about there. I thought I had one more block. Yeah, I was using the clay. Right, that was my other block. Now we may have to go make a run. I also thought we had some black wool. Yeah, we did. We had some black wool right there. In fact, you know what? It's quite obvious that we're just going to run out of supplies right away. So let's just load up. We may have to take a run, but that's fine. Oh, good. We could just use that one. Yeah, let's do this. Let's grab everything that we have. We have black concrete. There's our black wool. There's our smooth basalt and our stone and our calcite. Maybe we can just line them up like so. Like this. And then we'll just get multiple stacks of all of this stuff. Okay, smooth basalt, black stone, good. More stone, good. More clay, there we go. Looks like we have more than enough stone, I think. Then we may have to make a run out to the base to get some of the other materials here. Okay, I think we're good here. That's all the glass. We're good. A little more black concrete, a little more black wool. Black stone, smooth basalt. Oh! Thunder, please, please. Please. Stop being stupid. Please. It just slows things down. Good. All right, let's take this with us. We'll go back to base. We'll load up. Yeah, let's go get supplies. Didn't you swap out the black concrete for the wool? Yes and no. The black concrete I used for the pupil of the squiddy eyes. So I don't need a lot of it. What I have is sufficient. I need what? 8. I need 8 pieces. What I swapped out for the wool was the blocks of coal. I really like the way that they looked, but they're massively expensive. Not worth it. But where will you get the ink to make the concrete black? Yeah, if only I had a squid farm. Actually, I have at least one chest full of squid ink right now from when the farm was working. I love this place, Hawk. Let's set down a shulker. Let's set ourselves up with some goodies. Yeah, we have more than enough black concrete. We're fine there. Black wool, maybe. I'm thinking maybe 2 stacks of this. The black stone, I think I'm going to go all 3 stacks with black stone, just because I have it. Smooth basalt, I don't think I have another stack of smooth basalt, but I don't think I'll need more than 2 stacks. Turns out we do have it. But I think 3 stacks will be enough. What I am concerned with is the clay, though. I'm thinking the clay is really only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 24 pieces of clay. I have 23. So we're going to need a little bit more clay. But not a lot. Yeah, that should do it, really. I think 1 full stack of clay is enough. Okay, that's good. The calcite is only for the eyes, so we should be all set with the calcite. But let's go with the full stack, just in case. Again, I shouldn't need that much black concrete, but I'm going to go a full stack, just in case. But I think I'll be all right. And with the black wool, I'm going to go 2 stacks. Again, just to make certain. Stricto, planks, Dyson squid. Where's the woolly bits? Right here. We'll dye that when we get there. I think we're okay. Oh, I know what to do. Oh, I'm already, those are loaded up. All right. So I made a whole bunch of extra torches and I'm trying to get rid of them. We will just put them in here for right now. We'll just keep 1 stack on us. That's good. All right, let's get out of here. I need the squid farm. I need the black ink to make the squid farm, but I need the squid farm to make the black ink. I tell you, excuse me, I cannot wait for the little family to return. That's going to be so much fun. I've missed those guys terribly. Kachi has been doing so much music in Taiwan. I cannot wait for him to get home. Yay, we're here. See, that's what should be happening. Look at all those squid. I mean, we're not even in the AFK spot, and they're spawning everywhere. That's how that's supposed to be, people. Just like that. I probably have some dye in one of these. Do I? No, I don't. But we do have the ink. Where is it? Yeah, right in this one here. just like that. That's what I want to do there. And I want to put that right there. I don't think I need that. Let's do our sleeping thing. So let's just line these right up and across. Okay, we should be good. All right, let me try to remember how I did this. Black wool like that. And then across the bottom is actually the smooth basalt. Like that. Right? And then it should be the same thing. Let me check out these colors first. Wow, is those the same color or not? Hold on a sec. No, I'm right. I'm right. No, I'm right. These are the black stone. Let me see. Black wool, black stone right here. This, black wool like this. Like that. That's those two layers. There we go. We've got a little bit of wool right here. Blackstone is what? 1, 2, like this. Smooth basalt comes on over. It is 7. Like this. 2. Like that. Then we go this, we've got this, and then we have two like that. And then here's where the stone comes in. It looks like 5 pieces. Like this. And it looks like 1, 2 like that. Looks like one of these and one of those. And this, this, and I have to remember this is from this side here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, put a stone like that. And we have our first piece of clay. And then like that. Like this, this, and this. wool like that. Okay, this is where things get a little bit different. Right. 7 E R San Liu Chi, like this. We get a piece of. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. Huh? What goes on here? Oh, that's what. Like that. Like this. Like this. And then it looks like the basalt, and then directly to the wool like that. There we go. And then this next row should be identical. Like that. Okay, we have that there. Now, here come the eyes. 1, 2, like this. 2 like that, and then this. I come up here, 1 like this, 1 like this. Here's where the black concrete comes in, like that. Hands. That's there. And this. This is going to come all the way over to here. Yeah, I went silent because I could hear Alexa in the other room rattling off a very, very long message of some sorts, which makes me worry a little bit. This side over here is where we had the blackstone starts working itself back in. Like this, we have that. This comes over. Now we have a little asymmetry here that we need to be concerned with which we need to be concerned, like that. Okay, we have this. We have some blackstone like that. Now it goes directly. Wow, and we're out of stone already. Okay, so we're going to use a lot of stone, evidently. Okay. All right. We can handle that. And I thought I just heard somewhere. I thought I just heard a enderbite. But I don't see him. So did he die on impact? It sounded like he did. Anyways. Luckily, we still have the equipment in place to launch chickens at a wither. Oh, yeah, in case we need more squidding. Yeah. We have the squidding, a black dye. We have the Wither Rose farm is what we're trying to say there. Yeah. That's this layer here. We're doing that. We're doing that, but this. Now this looks like it goes directly to stone right off of that. Like this, with a piece of basalt. This is a little risky. There we go. Nailed it. One of the expensive ways to get that. Yes. Bed MLG, people. All right, I think this is okay. All right, let's do this. Do that. We'll do that. 2, 3, like this. It looks like basalt across the top now. 5, like that. Looks like blackstone 1, 2, 3, like this, and then the wool. And then it should be wool straight across the top, and we're done. At least we're done with this face. Now let us head on over to here and check our handiwork. Let me compare. I think it looks like that. Now I have the diagram down on the opposite screen, so I'm just comparing. Right, everything looks good. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good there. All right, usually absolute expert level Minecraft being played. Dude. Expert level Minecraft was Nova figuring out the squid spawning problem. That's a whole other level, man. I'm just going to I'm not going to go into be right back mode. I'm just going to go check the front door very, very quickly. Be right back. Okay, we're good. Alexa just went on a long rant about something. I don't know what it is, but the house is secure. Let's Let me see. The mobs are down there near my bed, right? I have the studio door is open. You might be able to see behind me. Yes, right there. So sometimes my voice carries in the ALEXA unit will overhear my voice and assume I'm giving it a command. I'm speaking to it. And I did not set up that system when I changed over the Wi-Fi because Mrs. Thunderhand wants to do that on her account, and so every time it thinks that I'm talking to it, it informs me about the Wi-Fi status, that it's not set up on the Wi-Fi, and it's like, yeah, I know that. There we go. Calm down, just chill out. The AI uprising has begun, indeed. All right, so this looks good. Let's go on to the next, the other three faces. Three remaining faces, however you want to say that. I don't know. No, not that. Thunder, relax now, relax. All right, so we said that this is wool here, and then the blackstone. Concrete goes there for the eyes, and it's the same thing. Yeah, we need more of the, I think I can survive that, right? Let's eat something just to make sure. Feather falling 4, baby, you know what I'm saying? All right. Blackstone. Yeah, I should have enough for another face. Yeah, so this time I'm going to build the faces first and then the rest of the farm decorations around it. The first time I built this, I did it in a reversed order because the faces didn't occur to me till afterwards, so this should be the third layer up. So it should go like this, and then 2 of these basalt. Like this, blackstone, like that. Am I doing for time here? I have 8 minutes until the next break. I have to remember I'm on this side of things now. Now then, here's where things start going a little awry. In fact, it'd probably be easier just to go over to this side here. Go like this. that. There we go. They should be identical, so that means just point and select and place like that. That takes care of those two. Then we have some nice symmetry involved in this side. Black concrete right there for his squiddy eyeballs. Let's do this like that. Now we're into the black stone again. I need to stock up on some black wool. This, and I think it goes directly from black stone to stone here. Yes, it does. Weird. But this side stays this way. Am I also out of black wool? Yeah. Let's go get some. Wool right there. Let's get some stock up on some basalt. Just load up our inventory. Get in my inventory. Like that. I think we're good. Dig that out like this. Come down here, and then over here like that. There we go. Now we're back. This is this. This comes over here like this, and now we get into that kind of pattern again. Oh, he's got a shiny little highlight up here. No. That goes there, and then he's got his two pieces of clay. Looks like stone all the way out. But now this turns to black stone like that. And wool. Like this. And it looks like black stone like that. Where's the basalt? No, not there. Here. There we go. Like this. A bit of clay right there. A bit of stone right there. Black stone. Black wool like that. We're almost there. Blackstone, Blackstone, Blackstone. Nope. Yep. And then it should be wool all the way across. Great. Again, let's just do a little. Now, it looks a little weird, like it's too much on this side, but this is the edge of the other one, and there'll be some sort of decorative feature there. Right. Okay, all of that is looking good. Okay, with his silly little smile. With that, okay. I like it. Squid are such silly goobers. Indeed they are. And welcome on in, Lone Star, fellow buffoon. Procrastination police. Status police. An all-around super cool dude. Let's get down here and how you doing, Lone? How are things going over there? Are you in your 4 days on or 3 days off right now? Obviously, midnight. So it's 8 in the evening. I think you'd been working today, right? Oh, you're in your 4 days off. Okay, nice. Okay, this is good. Are we going to have enough to complete another side now? Probably not. We may have to take a run. I was thinking that we would have enough stuff, but probably not. I'm about to enter 3 days off due to one of Ireland's most iconic bank holidays. Nice. Yeah, we're going to need more stuff. But anyways, let's use what we have. And you know what? It is actually time for us to take a break. Run some ads. And again, you know, the idea behind running the ads is certainly not revenue. It just disables the pre-roll for the ads for people joining the stream. And so that's my gift to all of you. Oh, come on, Thunder, please. Please. Hands, if you could just do the thing, all right? Just... Well, they paid me on time, and I'm looking forward to the weekend. Oh, and Lone Star asking Sage how the new job is going. There it is. And you know what? Since these are identical, we may as well build them out at the same time. that. Do this. And you know what? We're now in shape to take our break. All right, I'm going to run about 3 minutes of ads, and then I shall be right back. There it is. Okay. As you probably heard, we're back. But I should be in standing mode. Let's make some adjustments. Got a hug it. Thank you, sir. All right, let's go fetch some goodies, shall we? A couple of things that we're going to need more of than I thought. Black wool. Blackstone, I think we have enough, but we'll grab some more. Smooth basalt. We probably have enough, but maybe another stack. I think we have enough. And I think it's just really get more black wool. That's what we're going to need more of. Let's go grab some of that. Who's nearest to me with a wool farm? I think Nova is. But I may have enough string back at the base. We'll check that first. Of course, Shut and Nebula have everything of everything. Lots of everything. They have since like week 2 of the season. Those two, I swear. Hello, bony horses. Bony steeds. Now, I think I do not have any of the woolly bits. And I think I went and left the shulker there. That was dumb. But we know what we need. We need some blackstone. Gotta grab 2 of those. And let's see, the wool. The wool, as Mrs. Thunderhand would say. Right here. 6 pieces of white stuff. A little bit of calcite. I don't think we'll need more calcite, but let's restart the playlist. For the second half. Back for the second half. We've got plenty of that. I don't think we need any more black concrete. Yeah. So we need to get ourselves some more wool somewhere. You know what? I think I'm going to go over to my neighbor's and go grab some there if he has any. Besides, you'll all get a look at the Pharaoh's base while we're there. Good heavens. All right, brace yourselves. Absolutely amazing. See how this is kind of done up like an eye? That's cool. What's that doing there? And that. And those. Okay. Wool farm. down this way. Jesus, look at this. Is the black wool on the other side, Nova? Yeah, of course it is. It is right there. Oh, wait, but this is probably being stored somewhere. Where is the wool storage? I think it's down in the western, northern end of this. Yeah, it's over here, I think. There it is. I am just going to pinch maybe a stack and a half here, and then this isn't really necessary. I'm sure Nova wouldn't mind at all. But still, I'm a good neighbor. Close enough. I think that's fair. Let's get on back home. Uh-oh. It's the wrong pickaxe, I can tell. That's taking entirely too long to break. Ha! All right, let's head on back. Look at this place. It's just magnificent. Armor stand on top of the decorated clay pot. Okay, Nova. All right, noted. You can keep your zombie fleshed up. Quick little jaunt through the nether. Of course, should we ever get the squid farm to its state of completion, you know, we'll also make a decent corridor here through the nether. We'll mark it outside in the tunnel and do all that. Okay, betterer, much. Black wool right in here. Some of that, quite a bit of this. More of that. And then the black concrete over there. This might be enough. Let's try and see. And how am I doing for time? I have 41 more minutes. I am feeling a little anxious though, because I do need to finish Kachi's PC and I need to cook food for the family. And I'm a little concerned I might not have enough time to do that. And the worst thing ever would be for me to get tired. And between now and then, I'm very worried about that. So maybe an idea to cut stream a touch short if you were anxious about time. Yeah, and I am thinking about that. I might do that. This side will be like that. And this will actually do this here. Hold on a sec. I'm confused. All right, I'm on that layer, that's why. So this goes here, 1, 2, like this. And this heads all the way over to here. We have 2 pieces of black stone here. Yeah, it's symmetrical. This one is like that. Layer 3 complete. Good. Let's do layer 4. I would like to try to at least finish all 4 faces in this stream, but we'll see what happens. That, one of these, one of those, that, that. That good. I should have done these at the same time because they're identical. Like this. I guess I have to do the sleeping thing. I will preemptively forgive you for doing so. I appreciate that, sir. Right. This should be layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is layer 7. I should be on layer 8. That's right. Layer 8 is easy. It's just this, this, all the way across like that. We have this side, we have this. Now we begin his weird little eyes. Yes. Okay, here's where the black stone starts coming back in now. That stone all the way across, but this over on this side is still with the salt like that. And let me see, that starts working in there like this, like this. Next stone like that. Now we've got the little highlight up above. And this goes directly to Blackstone there. Two pieces of Blackstone. One piece of the smooth basalt. That, like that. Yeah, this is a little weird. We've got that there and this here, like this. Now this should just be whole Blackstone, 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 like that. Like that. Blackstone, Blackstone with the wool. And then wool all the way across. Nice. Again, let's check our work. Like any good mathematician. Again, you know, this is just the edge of the other one over there, so let's see, let's check out all the main features first. Right, good. Okay. Good, like that. A little darker up there. Yes. It's good. He's got that. Okay. Looks good to me. Has anyone else noticed? Okay, I want to check this before I build the third one. Let's, I still see the salmon spawning. That's a good sign. Let's head on up to the AFK area just to make sure that the way that we're decorating this isn't affecting the farm's output. Because we have learned that these farms can be finicky things. Let's get some food while we're at it. Some golden carrots. This is a really nice looking area. I know it's desert and mesa and stuff, but you know, we've got that little village there. We've got these pockets of pools of water here that are outside the spawn sphere, so they're fine. Then we've got the warm ocean with the reef. It's nice. Could use with some trees though, but yeah, already I can see them. So every time you see those little white puffs of those particles, them is squids dying, people. So our decoration should be fine, and I thought it would be. But I just wanted to be absolutely sure. All right, let's get back down there. In fact, if I aim this just right. Okay, close enough. Hopefully we have enough materials to finish the next side. I think we do. Oh yeah, remember, build these at the same time because they are identical. Oops. Like that. I'll have to fix this one. You know what I think I might do on this one? Because we already know that it's black wool all the way up the side. Like that. So let's just go and put this in here. I think it'll just make things go a little easier. It's one less block we'll have to select. Now, if I do this right, I have to be careful because this side will be the reverse of that side. In fact, I probably shouldn't even bother doing that. Okay, so this side here. Building at level 3. No, 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 no. Hands, stop. That's better. 2 there with the smooth. And then 2 here like this. One across there, 1, 2, and then right in with the stone. Here we have 1 there, 1, 2 like that, and we're good. Let me see, we have black stone here, we have 1 of these. 1 of those. Like that. This and this. Okay, that seems to be right. And these 2 layers are identical, so I should be able to build them out at the same time. Let me see here. Those should be stone. But these ones here will be the basalt. This is where the basalt begins. And let's do this. Get our sleeping in. Understood. Understood, sir. Stick with what works and plow through. Okay, we're good there. This side has a piece of basalt. Then it should be stone all the way across. Piece of basalt like that. Yeah, we're looking good. Piece of basalt like this. Bottom of the eyeballs, like this. Like that. Piece of basalt. Piece of basalt. Eyeball. This. Yes, that takes care of those two. Now here's where the black stone comes back in, and then directly to stone all the way across, but basalt right there. Basalt here, stone all the way across here like this, except basalt there and black stone. That should be black stone there, I'm thinking. Yes. Yes, it is. Right. And then we have pieces of clay. And the stone all the way over. Then it looks like black stone again. Yeah. No, black stone, Thunder. Black stone, please. Hands, just do what I tell you to, please. Then black stone, looks like basalt. No, not there. Are you kidding me? Like this. Then it looks like stone goes right into black stone. Oh, wow. Let's get some stone, shall we? don't think we'll need quite this much, but let's just grab what we can while we're down here. All right, let's get out of here. Get rid of this stuff. Should be more than enough to finish. Should be. Should be. Then we can finish this thing up. Because we are almost done. Almost done this portion anyway. Like that. Okay, that takes care of that layer. Now we have the 3 pieces of blackstone. This is now all basalt. All blackstone. Oh, cans, really. That should be black wool all the way across, and then we're finished. Look at those squiddies dropping. Work. Right. Okay, those features good. Yes. Right. Okay, looks good. Let's do something like that. There we go. That will be our thumbnail. Alrighty. Squiddy's dropping straight out of Mama Squid. You know, I've been thinking that ever since I put the squid farm, put the face on the squid farm. If you look at it, it looks like the water columns might be the tentacles coming down, right? And it's just the mama squid there just pooping out all the baby squids to their deaths. It does look like that, doesn't it? Oh, and look, we have the pillagers up behind us right about there. Okay. With that being said, I think I'm just going to wrap up the stream and forego the raids today. I really have a lot of stuff I have to do, and I'm in a hurry, so thank you everyone for joining me here today. It was a lot of fun. Even though we had to rebuild the squid farm, we got down to the we got the solution to the problem. Thank you again, Nova, especially the timeliness of it right before the day before the stream. Really, really cool. And also fascinating problem. Really, yeah, I would have never thought of that, but really, really cool. Even if it did delay us by about a week. Okay, just remember that we do this Buffooncraft stream every Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our next stream will be Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Kachi will be home from Taiwan, but he may be severely jet lagged. I don't know if he's going to want to stream or not. If he doesn't, I'll at least stream, but maybe it'll be a Kachi time stream. Maybe it'll be another generation stream. We'll see what happens. But anyways, I should be streaming Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, whatever we wind up streaming. And then the stream after that will be Wednesday from noon to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that'll be a generation stream. And I think we're back on Generation 5 Survival. I think so. So make sure you don't miss that. And everyone enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you happen to be. See you again next time. Bye for now, everyone.